Don't hold me. Don't hold me, game. Let's go. Greatest hero. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy OD Finesse, better than the rest, put him to the test. And I know you guys see it. I know you see him. I know you see him. You want him, right? You want him. Now, for those that don't have him, I wish y'all the best of luck. And for those that do have him, and you're trash, let me explain why. Okay, so before we get into the PvP, we're going to get straight into training to understand some of his basics and fundamentals on why Aizawa is just so good. So, first things first, let's talk about combat style. Combat style is the name of his first skill, which allows you to switch in and out of different basic attacks and cause versatile mix-ups. Your first combo, chain attack, allows you to move sporadically. This move being your opener, I think this is probably one of your better moves, as it flings you pretty far of range right to the enemy, and it's hard for enemies to start combos on you when doing this move. It also anti-airs certain units. Assault combo is also an amazing combo that allows you to drag enemies towards you while also inflicting bleed on them. So passively, what also this Q skill does, it grants you some passives. It gives you attack plus 20% and attack plus 90% with crit rate plus 15%. But one of the best things about this passive is that when switching, once you become invisible for the first 3 seconds, it allows enemies the ability to dismiss their lock on, so making them miss combos, while also granting you a chance at teleporting right behind the enemy to do some crazy mix-ups. In the start of the match, I recommend using this skill to your advantage so you can teleport right behind the enemy and get the advantage right away as soon as the match starts. As for your W and E skills, you're going to practice the different ranges for different results. Your skills will change for your W and E depending how close or how far you are. For the first skill, Caltrops, which is the skill that plants Caltrops when you're at far range from the opponent. It creates a small pool of Caltrops that any enemy that steps on them will suffer bleed for about 10 seconds. This bleed stacks up to 10 stacks, meaning if you want more damage, you should bring them in there. So I recommend using your assault combo, the dragon combo, which allows you to bring them into the Caltrops. This way you could really maximize all bleed stacks, and you could do this within 8 combos. As for your E skill, or I mean your second skill for your W skill, Taijutsu. This skill is a pretty basic combo. I use this skill only to extend combos. I wouldn't rely on this skill as it doesn't have hyper armor. It's a close range ability that allows for an assault of 3 kicks, and that's all it really does, just a combo extender. I don't recommend using this as an opener to get in. Now, as for your E skill actually has 3 different results. Your E skill, the first ability, is called Remote Capture. Now, Remote Capture gives different results depending on the opponent and what they're doing. If you use the Remote Capture to grab the opponent, not only does it allow you to start and open combos, but it's also an extender. Now, what's really great about this move at far range is if the opponent is using a hyper armor move, say All Might or Endeavor when they're charging their skill, you could use this to root the enemy and continue your combo from there. So this being probably one of your best moves as your opening move. Now, as for the second move, which is called Charge Strike. Charge Strike is a hyper armor move that gives you hyper armor only at the beginning and should be used to either extend a combo or start up the next combo. So once the opponent is on the floor, you would want to use this move to your advantage and start opening for another 8-hit combo. I like using this move a lot right after they fall on the floor, because the first options people do is either run away, switch characters, or try to fight back. Now, as for his last skill, Erasure, this is his passive skill that grants an attack buff when not maxed on stacks, and can give you one of your strongest moves that is AoE or single target damage. The only way to build up stacks on this passive is using the assault combo. So what you want to do after using this move, or getting a chance to build up to this move, because you're probably only going to really use it realistically one time per PvP match. I like to use this when the opponent is feeling cocky and wants to run in with their hyper armor move, or right after they drop to the floor, immediately go up in the air, strike them down immediately. So it starts up not only a root effect, but it also leaves bleed on them. Another way to keep them in the circle, because people will try to run away, let's say you miss it, is the caltrops. The caltrops slow them down, so it would be a good option to knock the opponent down on the caltrops and then use a passive. But that's it for the strategies. Let's get into the PvP and really break down some of the things I use to become a greatest hero. Okay, so for this match, I'm going to use Aizawa first. Maybe just throw Ida and Ojiro, I guess. Why not? If you guys want to see a tier list of some of the best characters and some of the skills that you need to use for the others, make sure you guys go check out my last video. Okay, we're going against someone pretty experienced. Okay, so let's see how we fare against this guy. So for Momos, right, what I like to do is really make sure I stay far away, because that basic attack they got is crazy. Alright, she ran into the caltrops, which is good news for us. Alright, I'm about to use this as a combo extender. I'm building up gauge. I'm trying to run away. Oh, she baited herself. She baited herself by using that hyper armor move. Keeps her still. Let me build up some more gauge. And drag and drop right back into those caltrops. Okay, we pretty much eliminated that Momo fairly quickly. Easily the biggest threat. Alright, so we got a Bakugo here now. So watch as I use all my combo hits. Getting them all in. And now, get ready. Insta drop. Oh, I missed him. Barely. I barely missed him. But it would have been a good combo from right there. So yeah, we just stacked the bleed, use this up. I mean, he's not really fighting back, moving sporadically now. And then I just kicked him with my W skill. Alright, Kirishima. Kirishima is a very big comeback character, so. Oh, stupid! Get out the way of that. Let's get out the way of that.
I'm joking! Stop!
Back up my passive real quick. You wouldn't mind. Oh, I did that too early. Gotta be careful of that counter. You gotta be careful. I'm waiting for him to use it actually, so I could bait him into doing something. Okay, drag them into the needles. Nice. I almost could call this game a perfect game. And oh, whew, even before the needles, and that was a pretty quick game. So I'm gonna show some clips, and you know, these were some of the highlights that you guys need to watch out for, and what you need to use to make sure Aizawa is really good and on par. But I think that's it for the video. If you guys want more breakdowns on other characters, I need y'all to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know who else you want to see for this video. And yeah, that's it. It's your boy OD Finesse, better than the rest. Come to the test, and I'll see you guys later.